And
A new
we're
item
jumping
has
in.
been unlocked.
Let's see what will be the response. This time on the right side, Team Steamroller against Team Angry, who is angrily running towards bottom watchtower. How did I do that? On Cobra, Hushanuska is playing with energy regeneration as a first item. It's called Harmonic Dynamo. This is what I like to do right now too. Second, Regenerate, you never need to go back to the base and can constantly pressure enemies. Now here with his long range attack spells, Regal in the middle, Silent Bird in the middle. We have another follower, Rukia, welcome to the stream. Awesome you here. You are awesome, stay awesome, have a good time. Now Regal is getting catch out of position, but he knows what he's doing. Dashes out, uses last second dash out. His energy shield on Vox is nearly completely up again, so he have a lot of decent. Silent Burp is running in, no dash for him anymore. Top watchtower is sad because nobody cares for it. Mr. Terminator, I believe, heading towards top lane as usual. Warhead on bot lane alone. Flatline is retaking watchtower. Blitz and Flash are hiding in the smoke to not give visuals. Warhead sees this, pulls back. He doesn't know if the gank is incoming, so he doesn't push. Now, knowing that they're in mid lane, he immediately engages. Rob RMR is coming, flanking from a side, but not too much use. 4 Sentinels for Team Angry currently in mid lane. Now, Flash and Flatline are staying in mid lane against Rhino. And Flatline mirror match on mid lane. Vox needs to pull back because he saw incoming Blitz and Cobra. He doesn't want to get catched out of positions there. Silent Flash tried to engage Silent Burp, but Silent Burp knows, waits with his dash and jumps out. Bot lane, we lost Warhead on side of Angry. He was ganked by Blitz and Warhead. He was between Amboss and Hammer, didn't feel good, was painful. He has to retreat. Maybe one single tear is actually rolling down his face, but it's a manly face. He knows war and he will be fighting till the last bits of drops. Top watchtower by Mr. Terminator taken down. Vox is fighting against Rob RMR. Very beautiful, very close. Very close. I sadly just saw the very last instance of this fight, but Vox exactly timed how much he can do. Blitz died with leaving Vox only a few bits of a health, a few points of his health. Hushanushka, who is arriving on top lane, pushes the lane. The artillery drone is coming. They need to know this. They need to destroy this artillery drone very fast to avoid pushing. He gets, however, hit. He loses some HP. No problem. So at this point, no, he gets into a tricky situation. Small Pencil is applying a lot of pressure against him. He needs to be careful now not to get catched out of position. Small running very beautifully, stunned by no heal, buying himself time. Small Pencil is trying to go for the drone, but now it's the Terminator is invading the lane directly, flanking him. He's in trouble. He should have run bottom. He shouldn't have engaged him. He should have run on bot, try to survive and to make sure you can fight for another day. Warhead down twice, I believe, yes. This is, and Regal is still pressuring Rob RMR. Heavy fighting there on top lane. Minions arriving. Vox needs to pull that a little bit, but he is trying to protect the drone as good as possible, tank as much damage, but he is dropping low. He needs to be careful not to get down. Flash getting out of position, getting taken down by Silent Burp and Flatline, who have arriving. Hushanushka and Cobra and Flatline are coming too late to help him. Team Angry feels a little bit right now off. They're losing their momentum. Regal feels very strong on top lane. Bot lane is pushed. No, heal is applying pressure as much as possible because he knows Mr. Terminator is around the corner to finish off the job, which he does. Warhead on bot lane for Team Angry. 3 deaths. He's a little bit not good in defending his lane right now. He's getting applied too much pressure. Flatline is going down. Mr. Terminator still wants blood. Goes against after Flash. Hushanushka Cobra is flanking with Blitz, Silent Burp and Flatline, but both are able to retreat and to survive. Now heal is heavily aggroing the tower. They don't try even to follow up on him. They're taking down artillery drone, and a very beautiful placement of no heal for you. If Rhino would have engaged him, it would have been a double stun or root, and most likely he would have been able to get away without taking too much damage. Regal is pushing the lane like no tomorrow. Flatline is trying to defend against it, but this ain't looking too good Flatline can't do anything against an angry Vox, especially against the Vox played by Regal. Very strong play there. Bot lane, map control completely by on side of Steamroller. They're applying the pressure where they want. They saw that they took. Now Mr. Tammy is a little bit out of position. Will he manage to get away? No, he is covering him with his stun. Flash very early. Ultimate, I think it was actually a too early ultimate. Didn't apply enough damage. Their cooldowns, their spells were on cooldown, so he could have stayed around a little bit longer. He needs to be careful. Now Cobra is coming from a side, trying to flank him, trying to apply damage. Both teams already with their ultimates. Now very good route by No Heal. He's placing them absolutely brilliant. And Nusha can't follow up. Bot lane a little bit low on team Angry. Mid lane getting pressured by Silent Burp. Flatline is trying to defend, but he has problems against him. Silent Burp dashes out before Tower can do too much damage. Tiltron is completely abandoned. 3 Flatline, Mr. Temin, a Blitz and Warhead on bot lane, clearing the lane, no problem whatsoever. And let's see what the next move will be. Regal barely surviving against Rob RMR on Blitz, but the distance is too long. Will he dive into the tower? No, which is a wise choice because he would have to be taken down. No, here, out of position, but again, barely. No, he goes down. Flash takes him down. Blitz taking his ultimate. Flash ultimate, Blitz Rihanna ultimate up again, so he can still search for the fight now. Beautiful disengage. Now he's going in. Ultimate on a very low. Absolutely good bait. Now his team is moving in, he's dying eventually. Silent Burp still has his ultimate up, so he's waiting. So they're taking down only my double YSD control aren't working anymore. That's bad. Okay, now it's going. So they lost on bot lane. Flash with a good move, but not enough damage, not a good follow-up by his team. Therefore they are pushed back. Team Steamroller is capable of pulling back before any big damage is done. Rob RMR is engaging on Vox, clearing out minions first, doesn't continue engaging him. His silent was out, so he knows that now Vox will be able to apply pressure, and Vox lost only his shield, so he is in a really good spot. His full resources of health points are still up. And no possibility there. Well, again, nearly good stun by Small Pencil. Now the Terminator on adrenaline, on ecstasy, is running in with his ultimate, taking down Cobra, who can't do anything with being silenced. Top lane is getting pushed by Flash and Rob RMI. Rhino and Blitz. Vox pull just a little bit back to capture Watchtower, returning to top lane to defend it. Mid lane getting annihilated. Flatline is in trouble. Flatline goes down. Double wombo combo. Silent Burp, Flatline. Flatline even taking the damage now for Silent Burp, so he doesn't get too much damage. Regal pushing back Blitz and Rhino joined into mid lane. Now he gets cat out of position, has to trigger his ultimate. Is a little bit now in a deficit. He can't go. Maybe he just wants to buy time for his team, but then again both Cobra and Warhead are still full heads. Mr. 10 Minutes is already waiting for the engage. It will come now on the soft target, I believe. He just lets Rhino Flash runs through. He will engage Mr. Small Panther as Mr. Small Panther. Warhead is a more beneficial target. Rhino will most likely would have come out. Ultimate done and goes in. One hit. Two less, getting flanked by Flash, who buys his Warhead enough time to get away, otherwise he most likely would have died. Welcome Mr. Jones to the FillwithSkill crew. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope you have a good time watching the stream currently. Team Steamroller is on a roll, you could say on a steam roll. I actually think the whole week about those sentences, and then I can provide them when I'm casting. One level ahead. A level advantage for Team Steamroller, but this game is far away from over. All besides bot tier 1 tower are standing strong. 9 minutes into this game, both teams on a very high level of play. I think the Steamroller currently, especially No Heal, is on fire. He is brilliant and precise routes as Warhead. They saved him already several times. Now Small Pencil shorted. He knows what he's doing too. He will be able to retreat into the base. Mr. Terminator, I think, was a little bit too optimistic with casting his ultimate. It looked like he wants to dive, but Warhead was too far away to catch up on him, and the root actually killed the momentum of power. Steamroller. I want to say Power Roller, which doesn't fit. Regal is doing a good job protecting the tower. His tower is nearly full health, while opponent's tower is at 10%, I'd say. So this tower is about to go down. Mid lane Silent Burp against 2. Wishanushka is waiting for an opening. He will take Watchtower first. He needs to, he just makes a little detour because he doesn't want to engage from this ankle. Warhead on bot lane keeps Flash and keeps the bottom line in check. Artillery drone can be taken down, so let's see when they're going for this objective, and while at the same time mid lane is trying to push into the tower with Warhead and Flatlines. They need to be careful not to get engaged from his side. Vox coming to mid, and Blitz and the rest could really damage them, so be careful there. Red drone, tank drone is being taken down by Silent Burp and Flash, who will now return to mid lane and push it. Warhead at the same time is still pushing bot lane. He's still standing there. Now engaged by Mr. Terminator. This ultimate this time better timed. Warhead has no chance then to go down. Mr. Hushanuska, I think that he missed there a stun. I think he should have aimed at Blitz. He was on speed. There was no escaping by Mr. Warhead. And now strong pressure on mid lane. Silent Burp is diving the tower. Artillery drone arrives. Therefore, she will tank most of the damage. They can bring the tower down. Tier 1 tower 4. Team Angry is currently down. What will be their comeback move? They are definitely capable of coming back from this situation, but they need to find an opening. They are falling back a little bit more defensive. This tank drone needs to be down. There needs to be more support in defensive support in mid lane. Flash is going in, but he doesn't have the team support currently. He went a little bit too early in. Not sure if forced or he just played on time. So tank drone can be taken down. He didn't took too much damage. His ultimate is still up. He can't, however, engage. No heal for you makes certain of that by applying a strategic positioned route in the right moment at the right place. Cobra, of course, uses both custom items by taking the 30% increased dagger range and, of course, a pierced dagger. This is how we play nowadays. Cobra, there is no better option as AoE stun. It's just so strong. But we will see now a fight between Silent Burp. The Terminator actually engages Flash from his side. Flash is out of position. His Rhino will go down. Even with his ultimate, he has nothing to go with. Top lane currently could go for Drake. Then again, one Vox is scary. I think after all, they shouldn't never have Vox unbanned. Regal is just too much of a beast on Vox. He can do so much. If they had a Drake attempt, I think Vox could so long take time, so long survive with his ultimate before his teams managed to arrive. Now Flatline, a lot of damage against Flatline. Ultimate of Flatline is going out. Deep dive by Silent Burp and the Steamroller team. They're surviving, pulling back out. One dead. Flash is still dead. Now he's coming back. He will aid in the defense. Top lane Vox is still pushing. The tower on top is down. We have currently a 4-man push against a 5-man defense. Now that retreating Steamroller has to retreat as they're in the disadvantage they took at the same time with Regal on top lane. The tower, this was what they were planning maybe to do. Very beautiful play again. Hydra strategy from all sides. Ushanushka a little bit out of position there. Now he has to trigger his dash. He's open to engage with Flash. Very beautiful stun against Flash, against Blitz and Silent Burp. They managed to take down Blitz. Blitz is down on both teams and they're trying to follow up. Regal at the same time is going for, he's trying to aid. He doesn't want to flank them apparently. Both teams losing significant amount of health. Flash is capable of tanking a lot of damage, completely annihilating their positioning. Small Pencil should not have moved in at this point in time anymore. Regal joining the team fight, blocking all shots from Warhead, who still tried to take down Silent Burp, who has no ultimate anymore. Was very low dropping, but because he had Vox standing in front of him, no shots were applied to him. So a little bit too aggressive play. I think there is some experience missing in playing in this constellation. Those are good players from Team Angry. All of them are amazing players, but I think there is a little bit of a miscommunication also not. Well, they need to learn to play together a little bit better. There are some openings, some miscommunication. Flash is going in, no team is following up, then the team is going in. Flash, however, took already a big amount of damage, so the timings are a little bit off. Once they can actually fix this, they will be stronger, definitely, and even maybe as strong enough to defeat Steamroller, who are in an awesome movement. 2 levels ahead for Team Steamroller. Cobra out of position, his dash, double dash is the only thing which can save him, but Team Steamroller expects his Vox, pulls him in through his barrier, silencing him. No dash was possible, his dash was still on cooldown, and even if not, the silence did kill him and didn't allow him to come back again. Again, beautiful placement, beautiful timing by Regal, best Vox player there is no other, he is a beast on it. And now we have a 4 Sentinel engaging the Drake on top lane. Steamroller will most likely be able to take it down. At the same time, Warhead, no heal, is pushing tier 2 bot tower. If they are taking down Drake, capturing Drake and taking down tower on bot, then this is huge for Team Steamroller. Small Pencil is engaging no heal. Who will be coming out? Both are dropping really low. I think actually no heal is coming out on top. He's leading with 1 level. Bot tier 2 tower is going down. Small Pencil has to pull back. His timings, his resource management of his cooldowns was a little bit worse than no heal. No heal for you. Therefore, no heal for you is coming up on this up on top of this little skirmish on bot. And now we have they're even taking tank drone with a good timing. The Drake will arrive, tank will soon arrive after that. Therefore, the tank drone will take a lot of damage for tank. The tank drone will take a lot of damage for the Drake. God damn it, wasn't that hard, right? So Team Steamroller is moving in with a 16 minutes Drake, which is of course Stroll. Regal is just waiting to go in. He's losing all of his shield to the beginning of the fight, but then again he's regulating very fast. The Team Angry is doing everything to bring down the Drake, but instead Team Steamroller is engaging at the moment. They have their cooldowns on cooldown. They're engaging hard, and Team Angry needs to pull back. Team Steamroller lost 3 Sentinels at this point in time. Drake still standing, but they lost the tier 2 tower too. The tier 2 tower on bot and mid lane for Team Angry is gone. Tank drone is down now, but the Drake is still at 60%. A lot of damage can be still applied to the HQ. 2 people, 2 Sentinels down for Team Angry. Let's see how much no heal and flatline can still pressure it. Cobra Hashinushka needs to be careful. He needs to use his ultimate to get out. Drake is finally going down, leaving HQ at 70%. This was a very successful push. Team Angry is in trouble. They lost bot and bot tower. The both lanes will be pushed significantly constantly, so they have to defend it constantly, while Team Steamroller has all towers still up. Therefore, they have completely map dominance current, and even a huge mistake will not result in a lose of this game. And barely can allow actually Angry to catch up. Angry is in trouble. They need to see what they are going to do at this very moment in time. Steamroller definitely on dominating this game and very strong. Both teams, however, managed to be equally at level 20. Team Steamroller is moving towards Artillery Drone on top lane. They will most likely go with this Artillery Drone or push mid lane or bot lane. Let's see how they're going to play it out. I suggest, however, they will follow the Artillery Drone on top lane to protect it as good as possible. 3 minutes till next. Drake is up. Careful, Rob RMR completely out of position. His dash doesn't save him anymore. This is something Team Steamroller is always doing. Don't go at this point in time anymore in this area of the map. You have no map control. For Team Angry, you need to fall back, stay back, and hope for a huge blunder, huge mistake. Good engagement on them, also a huge mistake by Team Steamroller and a good engagement by Team Angry. Now, Team Steamroller, as I suggested, going with the Artillery Drone, pushing into the top tower at the same time, while Team Angry has to defend now. Silent Burp is engaged by another Reno, but he is going just in deep, and his ultimate is triggered. He managed to buy his team time. Now Regal's ulti in the middle around the turret. Turret is still taking damage. Regal is still alive, dashing forth and back, being protected, being saved by his team. Silent Burp is going down at the same time. Already 3 Sentinels down, 2 in this very team fight. Regal is getting stayed alive by the brave motion of Flatline, who takes the damage. Cobra and Warhead are going into the hunting grounds. Nothing to be done right now. Blitz, the only one standing who can protect the HQ, but this is a free fall for the HQ. It's dropping from 30 to 25 to 20 to 15 to 10, and this looks like a wonderful game and a win for Team Steamroller. Congratulations, epic